What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming at you live with a brand new video. And in this video, what I'm going to be talking about is, a long time ago, if you search through my video archives, I've went over, what Christ looked like. And if you look at my avatar, the Raw Truth avatar, you will see a image of Christ, and Christ is a black man. I'm noticing a lot of people, white people, other people, starting to make videos on YouTube in itself, explaining to people that they grew up believing Jesus Christ is a white man, but they're finding out that Jesus Christ is absolutely 100% a black man, or as you will call, a Negro. Now, everybody looking at that meme is wondering, why does the Raw Truth has a Bible scripture on that meme? Acts 13:1. Because this is going to dismantle and destroy a lot of things that we've been taught. Now, I know a lot of black folks, including myself, when I grew up, heard the word nigger. I've been called nigger in my teens by racist white people, and I'm 44 years old. They've been calling me nigger this, nigger that. When we watch old slave movies and shit, we always hear that word, oh you nigger this or you nigger that. And so we tend to see that word nigger as a derogatory word, or we seen that word nigger as something that the slave master created just to demonize us. But that word nigger really isn't a demonized word at all. As a matter of fact, the thing is February, that's supposed to be the quote-unquote Black History Month. And it's always funny because the joke about February, about Black History Month, is that February is the shortest ass fucking month, and they picked the shortest ass fucking month to celebrate Black history. And it's kind of funny. It's always been a joke ever since I was in my 20s. I've heard that, and like I said, I turned 44 last month on the 28th of January. And so I want everybody to understand that the reason why the World Truth has that Acts 13:1 Bible verse in that meme that you see right there is because some of the prophets were called Niger. Now, anybody understand like words that are supposed to be, shortened? Like, say for instance, the short word for bigger is big. Well, the short word for nigger is Niger, and that's what the prophet is called. Now, we know the Bible was translated from Hebrew, and it's also in the New Testament from Greek. When you look up the word Niger, it is negre. In Latin, you get negro. So to be called negro or to be called nigger is synonymous of being called a Jew, because that's what Jews were called. Understand that. Look through all the videos of YouTube, white people admitting, just type in white people admit blacks are the real Jews. You see a whole lot of videos on that. A whole lot of white people. Which brings me to this article right here. Now, I know I am going to piss off the Ku Klux Klan. I'm going to really rip to shreds this white supremacy that they have had. And I know I'm going to disappoint so many black women, because we all know that a lot of black women love them white supremacy. They love some white supremacy like crazy. That's why a lot of black women are talking about swirling and everything like that. But this is going to kill everything, because an article came out And I'm going to read this article, and this article is just very, very funny, but it's like God is like putting it into the minds of people of other nations, including a little boy, to show everybody how much of a liar that our public schools and our churches are. Now, when you look at this article, and this article is funny, the way it's typed, it says, weird. Racist boy dies for 3 minutes, says Jesus is a nigger. Let me say that again. Racist boy dies for 3 minutes, says Jesus is a nigger. Let me say that. Let me say that one more time. Racist boy dies for 3 minutes, says Jesus is a nigger. A nigger. Isn't that something? This article and it's kind of funny because what this boy is going to be saying in this article is definitely it made his father mad, number one, and number two, it lets everyone know that the Bible cannot be white history, because this boy not only destroys white supremacy, but this boy also said something in there that destroys the people who call themselves Jews and are not. So let's get this article going. And I'm going to read this article. And you know me. It's a very short article. But in this short article, it says so fucking much, though. It says so fucking much. It says, B. Singe Brian Franco. And I'm going to put this whole article in the description box when so everybody could go see it. And there's other articles on it. Some are saying 5 minutes, some are saying 3 minutes, but it's basically virtually saying everything that this boy is saying. So again, it said weird. Racist boy dies for 3 minutes, says Jesus is a nigger. And what is the root word for nigger? Niger. What do we have in West Africa? Nigeria. During 70 AD, during the time of Titus Van Pages put an end to Israel, the Jews fled from Jerusalem all the way into certain parts of West Africa, and that's how Nigeria came to be. Nigeria was actually called Negro land, and that was a place where the Jews settled. I'll take you back to, then this is black history too, to 1956. Gamal Abdel Nasser, an Egyptian president, told Jewish people, as long as you're living here, we cannot accept you. You'll never be respected. You'll never have peace. Because we've seen the Jews leave here black. Now they come back white. So the article starts off saying, Billy Landers, the son of a well-known KKK member, Ku Klux Klan member in Mobile, Alabama, who was suffering from liver failure, was technically dead for 3 minutes before being resuscitated. During that time, the 13-year-old claims he visited the afterlife. So this 13-year-old boy who had liver failure, doctors tried to save him, to do all that they can. This motherfucker died. And he's a son of a Ku Klux Klan member dies. He dies when he was resuscitated. Get those equipment that they either put on the heart and shit like that, and try to pump electric volts in him to stimulate the heart and shit so he can breathe, do the CPR, every fucking thing that they did to resuscitate him. And this 13-year-old boy said this. He said that he has visited the afterlife. The afterlife. And it's kind of funny because a lot of people claim to visit the afterlife, but this right here lets you know that his afterlife was different from a whole bunch of people's afterlife. A whole bunch of people. Then it says, it was all niggers, he told WKRG News after the ordeal to this 13-year-old boy, the son, Billy Landers, the son of a well-known Ku Klux Klan member in Mobile, Alabama, said it was all niggers. And he said there were a few white people, but they were just entertaining the blacks, like playing basketball. There was lots of nigger angels watching them play basketball. Landers said Jesus was a coon too. Jesus wasn't white like Daddy said he is. Ooh. But I want you to understand what this kid is absolutely seeing is what's due to happen once World War III kicks off and God's chosen people come back. What's going to happen is every nation is going to follow the Israelites. So when this kid was talking about, he's seen black people, he's seen niggers, and he's seen a few white people, and they were entertaining the blacks. Well, what is black people doing right now? The NBA is full of what? Black people. The NFL is full of what? Black people. The Major League Baseball is full of what? Black people. What do we all do? In order for us to get rich and famous, what do a lot of black people do? What do those black people do? They sell out to white supremacy so they can entertain, so they can be paid millions of dollars, and everybody else like me, or anybody like me, well, like me in the past, but not like me now, anybody else who is black like them could look up to them so they could become what? Good entertainers. So they could become what? Good singers, good sports people, good athletes, good cooks, good everything, so they could be blasted on television, on the media, white supremacy's media, so everybody could look up to them as if they are something. Meanwhile, they're nothing but fucking rich ass slaves who have to follow a charter or laws and shit, or they will be broke as fuck. So what this 13-year-old boy has been saying is that his afterlife, the rules have been reversed. Then he's seen Jesus, and he said that Jesus was what? A fucking coon. Jesus was a coon. Now you know coon came from white people calling us coon. Oh, why don't you go dance, coon? Admit that you are a coon. And so when somebody does something just to impress white people or the white supremacist system and goes against their own people, what do we call them? Coon. Isn't that something? So what this white boy is doing is that he has seen the roles have been reversed. He's seen that the people, the angels, he sees Jesus Christ. He's seen the afterlife as it's nothing but niggers. Nothing but niggers. But the white people that he did see was entertaining the niggers. Isn't that something? I'm going to come back with part 2.